History often speaks of kings, heroes, and grand battles. But sometimes, history whispers of shadows. It tells stories not of what was built, but of what was taken. These are the stories we must also listen to, not for entertainment, but for the lessons they hold. Imagine London, 1888. The city is wrapped in a thick, heavy fog. Gas lamps cast a weak, flickering glow on cobblestone streets. In the district of Whitechapel, footsteps echo in the night, but they are followed by an eerie silence. One by one, women begin to vanish from these very streets. No one ever saw a face, no one ever knew a name. The only thing left behind was a chilling wave of fear that gripped the entire city. They gave the unseen phantom a name, Jack the Ripper. And then, as mysteriously as he appeared, the killing stopped. The darkness simply disappeared, leaving behind a mystery that haunts us to this day. Now, let's travel forward in time, across the Atlantic to America in the 1970s. Here, the monster wasn't a shadow in the fog. He was the man next door, a man with an easy smile, a polite demeanor, and an intelligent mind. He was charming and trustworthy. People, especially young women, felt completely safe around him. And that was his greatest weapon. Behind the closed doors of his car and his home, this friendly face concealed a horrifying truth. More than 30 young women lost their lives, their trust betrayed in the most brutal way imaginable. The world eventually learned his name, Ted Bundy. Evil had learned how to wear a friendly, ordinary face, teaching us that darkness doesn't always look like we expect. A decade later, in a quiet apartment building in Milwaukee, the story takes another disturbing turn. Neighbors would sometimes hear strange sounds, unsettling noises coming from one of the apartments. But life is busy, people keep to themselves, the sounds were dismissed, ignored. In that apartment lived a man who was largely invisible to society, a quiet loner. But inside his walls, a private world of unimaginable horror was unfolding. 17 lives were destroyed, their stories ending within those four walls. His name was Jeffrey Dahmer. The tragedy wasn't just in the horrific acts he committed, but in how long he went unnoticed. It was a stark reminder of how easily people can fall through the cracks of society and the devastating consequences of collective indifference. Let's journey now to the cold, sprawling landscape of the Soviet Union. Along railways and in remote forests, a grim pattern began to emerge. Bodies were being discovered, one after another. But the authorities, operating under a rigid ideology, refused to believe the truth. There are no serial killers in the Soviet Union, they declared. Such things were a product of Western decay, not their society. But denying the problem didn't make it go away. The killings continued, year after year. The monster, Andrei Chikatilo, used this denial as a shield. By the time he was finally caught, the victim count had surpassed 50. Denial, born from pride and bureaucracy, had cost countless innocent lives. These stories are not told for shock value or to glorify the darkness. They are warnings, they are a mirror held up to society, reflecting our vulnerabilities. When we ignore the warning signs, when we fail to listen to our instincts, when our systems of justice and community break down, we create spaces for darkness to grow. History reminds us, again and again, that evil does not always announce its arrival with thunder and lightning. Often, it whispers, it hides in plain sight. It exploits our trust and our indifference. The only way to push back against this darkness is with light. The light of awareness, of paying attention to the world around us. The light of compassion, of caring for one another as a community. And the unwavering light of justice, which holds everyone accountable. These are the lessons whispered from the shadows of our past. Thank you for watching. We believe in exploring true history to learn from it, never to glorify it. If you found this educational, please subscribe for more deep dives into the past. Like and share this video to help spread awareness. Until next time.